in number 23 it says the volume of a rectangular prism is represented by the expression x cubed minus 2x squared minus 20x minus 24. If the length is x minus 6 and the height and width are equal, what is the width of the prism? Okay, so here you can do a couple things. Since we know volume is length times width times height, we can divide by length to get width times height and then use factoring. This is the divisor has a coefficient of 1, so this is an easy synthetic division problem if you want to do that, which is what I would do if I were doing the problem myself, but I am going to do the long division here. So I think that's actually what more people I think are comfortable with, long division. Okay, so we are dividing x cubed minus 2x squared minus 20x minus 24 by x minus 6. So we're going to follow this pattern of divide, multiply, and subtract. First we divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. X cubed divided by x is x squared. Okay? There it is. Then we're going to multiply x squared by x minus 6. X squared times x is x cubed minus x squared times 6 is 6x squared. We're going to put in that cubed and squared now. Cubed and squared. Okay? X cubed minus 6x squared. Then I'm going to subtract. So I get x cubed minus x cubed cancels out. Doing the subtraction. Negative 2 minus negative 6 becomes plus. So I'm going to get 4x squared here. Let me fix the font. I get 4x squared minus 20x minus 24. Okay, so I did divide, I did multiply, and I did subtract. Now I'm starting over. Divide again. This time 4x squared by x, and that's going to be 4x. Okay, 4x times x is going to be 4x squared, and 4x times negative 6 is negative 24x. So I'm going to get 4x squared minus 24x. Okay, and just like last time, my first two here are going to cancel out because I'm going to subtract. So I'm going to put my parentheses and subtract. These cancel out. I get negative 20 minus negative 24. When you subtract a negative, it becomes a positive. So I'm getting 4x minus 24. Okay? Now I start over. Divide, multiply, subtract. 4x divided by x is 4. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 6 is negative 24. So I'm going to get 4x minus 24 again. And I subtract. Cancels out. Remainder is 0. So I got x squared plus 4x plus 4. Now I'm going to want to factor this. X squared plus 4x plus 4. So we see that it has a coefficient of 1. So I can do the shortcut where I make my x first times last. 1 times 4 is 4. Middle is 4. Which numbers multiply to 4? There's 2 and 2 and 1 and 4. 1 plus 4 is 5, so that's not it. 2 plus 2 is 4. So that's what I'm looking for. 2 and 2. So my answer for this x factor is x plus 2 and x plus 2. So this is my length. I divided the volume by length to get height times width, and when I factored it, I got the height times the width, and it asks for the width, so it's x plus 2.